All right, friends, just wanted to shoot a real quick video for you. It is Wednesday morning, and we're kind of in day 3 of lockdown mode industry-wide here, or world or countrywide here, I guess is what you would say. Really interesting things going on in the markets this morning. Stocks are down, even though we've announced huge stimulus. And there's really been a diversion today between mortgage-backed securities and U.S. Treasury bonds. The Treasury yields are way up. And mortgage rates are kind of staying steady this morning in a pretty good spot. Reason for that being that even though we have all these measures that should be pushing rates and yields down, particularly on Treasury bonds as people sell off their stocks and are looking for a place to put their money, as we talked about before, you have this situation happening here where basically we have announcing that we're doing all of the stimulus. The Fed has basically said that we are going to send out checks to people and we're going to do whatever it takes to save the economy. And the answer is they're going to have to raise that money. And the way they're going to raise that money is to sell more treasuries. And so when people predict that we're going to have this extra supply of treasury bonds, even with the Fed then announcing also that they're going to be buying some of those U.S. Treasury bonds on the other side to keep demand lower and to lower yields, or should keep demand higher, I'm saying, and lower yields. When you know you're going to have to issue all this extra debt to kind of have this do whatever it takes mentality, the markets are still playing with those things. So long story short, mortgage rates are flat today, still very close to all-time lows. I think it's a really good time to get your applications in, even if you plan to float, so that you can get yourself in line. It's going to be harder and harder to get deals closes. The supply is still super high. We are having another record sales week, even with all of this commotion going on. About 75% of mortgage applications across the industry are for refinances, and they are still piling in. So get your applications in if you're still on the sidelines and waiting, even if you don't lock. I think you can float at least through this morning, but you know, we'll keep an eye on it and we'll keep you guys informed. Thanks so much for joining me. If you guys have anything you want me to talk about or any questions about specifically what's going on in housing or with mortgage industry or rates, shoot me a message and I'll address it in another video this afternoon. Thanks.